Hey guys, Chris Ryan here with Next Level Physique in New York City at CrossFit Hell's Kitchen. Today we're going to talk about front squats. There's so much out there about people not understanding how to properly front squat. There's been, commonplace old sayings about doing the hack squat, which is the traditional method. That's always been, bar over the shoulders like this. It's not going to do any mobility work for you. It's been one of the forms of doing front squats because guys lack a lot of mobility in their shoulders, their lats, their wrists, forearms, that sort of thing. Actually, after we're showing the front squat properly, we're going to be showing some great mobility exercises for you as well to open up your lats, shoulders, and wrists. So let's hit up the front squat for proper form. First of all, what I like to do is come up underneath the bar, come to where you're going to get just outside your shoulders with your hands. So what we like to do is come out here, here's iambic shoulder, the width, come in under it, come out. And what I like to do is keep the hands high, elbows even higher as much as possible, okay? It's all about what kind of goes on with the front squat is why people fail with the front squat compared to their back squat. It's not gonna be their legs, it's not gonna be their butt, their hamstrings, quads, anything like that. It's really gonna be their front rack failing on them. They're gonna dip forward and lose it. Their elbows end up coming over, their shoulders come up over their elbows, bar falls forward, boom, it's done. So what we wanna do is keep those elbows high. That way you can keep the front squat going and become a hell of a lot more athletic. So here we go. Come up under it, you can see how high my elbows are, wrists are really high. And you'll actually see what happens is I end up taking just a few fingers on it, okay? I actually don't even have my pinkies attached to it. Why? Because I have that proper rack right at the base of my throat and the top of my clavicle. So I come up underneath it, boom, back up like that. Keep the elbows as parallel to the ground as possible. Get that nice core positioning. Then I'm gonna squat down, full depth. Now if you look at it, my elbows are nearly parallel to the ground at this point, and then back up. So that's gonna be one. Then go back down, and back up. That's two, three. You can see, you wanna see the angles. See that I have to keep the proper positioning in my core, posterior chain as well. Keeping that nice proud chest. Push those knees out, really open up those hip joints as you get it. And one of the things I like to do, once you start really lifting some heavy weight, you start going after some max efforts. Your last rep, you might start dipping forward a little bit as you come up. You're really struggling like that. Dip down to like 2 or even 1 fingers. And then you can come back up with a little bit more mobility in your forearms as well. So that's a really good way for a starter position of looking at front squat mobility for you guys, okay? Now we're gonna check out some great mobility exercises for that proper rack position to keep those elbows high and wrists nice and open.